I was excited. It was another year to select the all-star team in the hobby, the sports card hobby, in which I thought I had a great season. But then again, I thought I had that last year in my rookie year. Well, things didn't quite work out, but I was optimistic this year. I cleared off the mantle, and I was getting ready to make a video with my friend Brian. I knew he would like whatever I said. I know I just should be optimistic. I'm just going to go make the video, Brian. I know I'll get on the all-star team this year. But if I don't, this is what's going to happen. I'm so happy to be doing a Q&A with Brian from Hodges 1455. I have so many things I'd like to discuss with him with this fantastic hobby that we're both in. Brian, let me ask you this first question. If you could add a statistic on the back of a baseball card, what statistic would you add?
Sunflower seeds eaten per inning.
Brian, we're not off to a great start. If you keep giving me answers like that, I'm going to replace you with this.
And we're getting ready for an extended.
Brian, I changed hats in the hope that it would change the mood a little bit. Let me give you another question to redeem yourself. How does Drew stay so fit at Clean Shot Cards? Can you give us any insight as to how he looks so good?
A strong Atkins diet. I know he gargles with milk every day. And to stay motivated, he's got an autographed picture of Burt Reynolds on his nightstand.
Burt Reynolds, that makes sense. I would have been all right with Steve McQueen too. I would have thought he might have went with Steve McQueen, but Burt Reynolds, okay. Wow. What people do. A picture of Burt Reynolds next to his bed. Yeah, that adds up. Anyway, moving right along. Brian, you're so close to 500 subscribers. Are you doing anything to help yourself get there? Just curious as what you're going to do to help get yourself over the hump.
You know, Dayne, I hope you don't think less of me. I took some drastic measures, and I kidnapped Warren D and the CLE.
Oh, for Pete's sake, get over to Brian Hodges 1455 and give him a follow.
Dayne, I have some questions for you if you wouldn't mind. No one has interviewed you other than Theo, which was over a year ago. Is that because you said some controversial statements that may have turned off some people in the hobby? I would have thought by now you would have made some more appearances. Let me remind you of 3 of the controversial things among many. You told a reporter, if you took your brain and put it in a bird, it would fly backwards. Remember when you said no one showed better cards or was as creative as you? You also said your favorite channel to watch was yourself. Do you want to take any of those statements back?
Brian, you're a man after my own heart. I got to hand it to you. That was a very creative way of getting to where you got to go. I'll elaborate more on that later. The only thing I can think of is why I haven't been on more shows of other people in the hobby is, 1, I've turned down a lot, and 2, I think they're afraid I'm going to steal the show. And no, I don't want to take back anything I said.
Some of the best videos you've ever done have been with John Mangini. I don't mean to start trouble. Do you think that he will ever relinquish the hobby presidency?
Of protest and the demonstrations not confined to just the big cities. We saw demonstrations across the Metroplex, including in communities like this one here in Flower Mound, where they gathered along Cross Timbers Road with their signs, their flags, and plenty of honking horns of those vehicles passing by. It was a very similar scene starting at 9 o'clock in the morning in Frisco. Both sides of FM 423 were crowded with hundreds of protesters expressing their frustration with the direction of the country and disapproval of the current administration. Police officers in Frisco.
You know I made some of the greatest videos with President Mangini. Let's face it. Did you notice where the protest was? Florida. The writing's on the wall. Orlando's not as nice as you think. He's trying to overthrow the president. It's his people are behind all of this. If I had my way and he had his way, he'd be emperor. Just go right to emperor. Forget king. Bypass that. Don't even run for another term. Bypass king, go right to emperor. That's what I say.
I'm going to ask you the same question. What are you looking to do to get over the hump of 500 subscribers?
Well, to tell you the truth, I kind of agree with your methods, Brian. That's the one thing we do agree on throughout this whole interview, because some of your questions were really whacked, I have to tell you the truth. But we did agree on the means in which to get to 500 subscribers. Let me show you what I did.
Dayne has me tied up, guys, from Classy Sports Cards. He said if he doesn't get 500 subscribers, he's not going to let me go, and I have no clue where I'm at right now. Please help Dayne get to 500 subscribers so I can buy more Clemente cards and see my family.
Whoa, it seems like great minds think alike. It was a pleasure being on here.
Don't worry about Theo. He's just a big baby. As soon as I get to 500 subscribers, I'm going to let him go and he can go collect his Clemente cards. Brian, thank you for doing this Q&A with me. You just got it, kid. You're full of electricity. You got that magnetism, that charisma. You and I were like Dean and Jerry of the card hobby. Join us next week on Classy Sports Cards.